Oh, 65. Yo! Hey guys, what is going on today? Bojo here, back again to do another NHL 18 video, and today we are going to be doing a random jersey number fantasy draft using the created team and not the fantasy draft. So I didn't want to do this in the fantasy draft option because of the fact that I'm going to be choosing random jersey numbers, and depending on what pick I would get in the draft and the fact that it's going to be like a snake draft really is going to defeat the purpose of me picking the best players possible. So if you guys remember before, I've done a video in the past regarding jersey numbers, most notably on Draft Champions, where I would use this app that I currently have here, hold on, where I would pick a random number through this app, and whosever number popped up on that screen, I would look to my 4 possible options and pick the jersey of that player that is closest to that number, and they would be on our team. So what we're going to do this time is that I'm going to choose, obviously, at least 20 players. I might go up to 24 and pick some players' jersey numbers through this app. Whoever's numbers come up, I'm going to look online because I'm terrible with jersey numbers, and I'm going to go through the list of players that currently wear that jersey number for this season in the NHL, and we're going to see who the best one available is, possibly for franchise mode, put them on the team, and then we're going to simulate and see how well that they do. So obviously, if you guys couldn't tell, for the criteria of the search, I'm going to be going through 0 through 98, because obviously Wayne Gretzky's number is retired, so we're not going to be using anybody with number 99. So our first randomized number is going to be, jersey number is, if it wants to focus, come on webcam, focus, number 2. Okay, who wears number 2? Does Duncan Keith wear number 2? Indeed, Duncan Keith does wear number 2. I should know that because the Flyers just played the Hawks tonight. So Duncan Keith starting off with a 90 overall defenseman for our team. That's not bad. Alright, our next number is going to be number 42. I might go with Tyler Bozak, to be perfectly honest. I think he has a decent overall in this game, if I want to remember so correctly. Bozak is 82. He could be like a third line center. Sure, I'll take Tyler Bozak with number 42. Alright, next up is number 53. You do not have to ask me that question twice. Hello, Shane. Get on the squad. Granted, there were actually probably a couple other players with 53, mainly like Jeff Skinner and Bo Horvat, but still, 47 is up next. Number 47. Who wears number 47? Hampus Lindholm or Torrey Krug? Let's see, who is the better of the two? Torrey Krug is 83. Hampus Lindholm is 86. I'll take Hampus Lindholm. Alright, next up we got, what do we got? What is that, 38? Yep, number 38. Hartman, Jenner, or, yeah, it's probably either Hartman or Boone Jenner. Let's see what Ryan Hartman is. Hartman is 79. Ew. Boone Jenner probably is a little bit better rated than him. 82. Yeah, I'll take Boone Jenner. Alright, next up we got number, what was that? Oh, 65. Yo, 65. EK65. Erik Karlsson. Let's go, man. Okay, next number, 59. Okay, 59. Jotchin, Gensel, Roman Josi. That could really just stack up the defense enough as it is, and I think I'm going to go with it. Roman Josi, 88. I have to, man. We got Keith, we got Karlsson, we got Lindholm, we got Josi. My defense is done. I don't need any more defense pretty much for the rest of these numbers, man. Let's go. Let's go! And next number is 51. I know Filppula, I think, wears 51 for the Flyers. I don't know about anybody else with 51. Gardner, Nielsen, Spooner, Stetcher, Watson, Desharnais. You know what? I'm clearly building this team from defense, so I might as well take Jake Gardner, who's at 84. 97. McDavid. I mean, I can't, like, what? What? Connor McDavid. Where's number 87? And I'm not going to think twice about that. Give me the best player in the game. Come on, let's go. Connor McDavid. Alright, next number. Number 5. Umaral Number 5. Now, I know a lot of people wear 5s here, but I need some, like, forwards and or a goalie. Yeah, it looks like all defensemen here are wearing number 5, so I guess I'm gonna go with Mark Giordano then, because I think he's the highest overall on this list wearing number 5. So, yeah, 87, yeah, I'll take Giordano. I think I might be really close to defenseman cap. Number 70. Ooh, Braden Holtby, he wears number 70. Okay, I'll definitely take that. It was either that or Tanner Pearson was the one who wore 70, but I'll take my goalie right there. Give me good old Braden Holtby at a 90 overall. Not gonna complain about that. Next up, we got 41. And, okay, so I got my backup Tedney. Halak Smith, or Craig Anderson. So let's see, who is better? I think Craig Anderson is better, actually. Craig Anderson is actually 86, so yeah, I'm gonna take Craig Anderson, and the goalies are done. So all I need now are forwards. Okay, number 95, okay. Oh, there's only one player in the league wearing number 95 at the current moment, and his name is Justin Bailey from the Buffalo Sabres. And he's a 75 overall sniper, but he wears number 95, so welcome aboard. Alright, next up, what do we got? Number 76. 76. The defense is already stacked enough as it is, so I get Yossi and Subban from there. That's pretty crazy. Cap space is way over, so obviously cap space won't matter in season mode. Getzlaf is 89. I think that's a lot better than Jack Eichel. 87. Yeah, let's go with Big Ryan Getzlaf at center. Okay, so we got 3 players wearing number 49. We got Barbashev, D. Domingo, and Victor Rask. I think I'm going to go with Victor Rask here. Barbashev is definitely not highly rated. Victor Rask, I know, is a decently rated player. 83. Getting all centers now for this team. Number 25, okay. Brett Ritchie, ooh, JVR. I would not mind that at all. I think that's like my first winger. Let's go with a JVR 84, power forward. Sure, why not JVR? Okay, so I have 9 forwards, 10 defensemen, and 2 goalies. So I have enough defensemen, I have enough goalies. I'm just gonna wait till I fill out the forward position. So once we get like 13 forwards, that's when I'll stop. So let's do a couple more here. And we got number 93. But it's Voracek, Nugent Hopkins, Antipin, Bennett. Yeah, let's go with good old Jake Voracek, 93. That is definitely who I'm gonna grab. That's a good pick. All right, what do we got now? Number 85. That seems like a very weird number. I don't know if there's any people. One player, Mathieu Perreault from the Winnipeg Jets. Okay, welcome aboard, Mathieu Perreault. You're the only one there. I'm glad you're a forward at the very least. Mathieu Perreault, there you are, 81. 25 literally came up twice. Number 11, okay, number 11, TK, I know that for a fact. Who we got? Ooh, Anze Kopitar, Jordan Stahl, Gallagher, Backlund, Matt Calvert. I think we gotta go with Kopitar. Kopitar's probably highly rated out of them all. I'm gonna have a lot of centers on this team, but I'll take Anze Kopitar at 89, sure. Alright, so this will be our last forward that we get. 12 forwards. I'll grab an extra forward just in case this will be our last one. And what number is that? I can't tell. 66? Well, I'm pretty sure there's only one player in the league that wears number 66 with his tribute to Mario Lemieux. And that would be Joshua Ho-Sang. Okay guys, so we're going to be substituting this new team in place of the Arizona Coyotes because I believe they have the worst record in the NHL right now at the current moment. So they're going to be put into the Pacific Division, a 97 overall rated team. I think we're going to have pretty fun times with this squad, so I believe we can start the season. I'm going to definitely toggle using control for that. So let's start the season and let's get underway. Let me edit all this crap first. Okay guys, so here we are in the edit lines screen for our squad. I'll show you guys the lines in a second, but first let me show you guys real quick once again the numbers for each of these players' jerseys represented by the red number on the screen right now. So boom, all the red numbers are the ones that we drew on my phone, and obviously those are the corresponding players that we picked with those jersey numbers. So the first line is going to look like Connor McDavid on the left, Ryan Getzlaf at the center, and Jake Voracek for line number 1. Pretty nasty first line. Second pair, we're going to have JVR, Anze Kopitar, and Henrik Zetterberg. Third pair, Victor Rask, David Krejci, and Mathieu Perreault. And then on the fourth line, Boone Jenner, Tyler Bozak, and Joshua Ho-Sang. So obviously the top 6 is pretty lit. Gets a little bit weak down by the third line and the fourth line. Obviously, with Ho-Sang in there as our weakest forward, but still not too bad at all on the offense. Defense, on the other hand, is amazingly stacked. So once again, guys, jersey numbers on the screen right now. Boom. Those are the ones we drew, and these are the players that we picked, obviously, for them. Duncan Keith and Erik Karlsson as a first-line D pair. Scary. Roman Josi, PK Subban. Got the Nashville D core right there together, and then Mark Giordano and Hampus Lindholm right there. Pretty much an all-Western Conference D core with the exception of Erik Karlsson. That's a pretty nasty defensive pair. And then if we go to the goalies, Braden Holtby and Craig Anderson are our two tendies that we're going to use their jersey numbers on the screen right now as well. Okay, guys, so there is the lines. I obviously have turned the injuries off as well. There's our stats: 97 for offense, 99 for defense, and 95 for goaltending. I'm almost assuming that this team is going to be incredibly stacked. So without further ado, let's start simulating here. Let's get all the way to about the trade deadline, and that's when I'll give you guys a little bit of an update. So we're going to go all the way to the trade deadline here, and let's see how this team does simulating wise. Okay, guys, so here we are all the way up at the trade deadline, and although this team did have a little bit of a back and forth through, I think once they hit the third month, they started to lose a couple of games here in a row. But they kicked it in the high gear right now. 45, 13, and 4, 94 points in the Pacific Division. Probably leading the entire NHL at this point. Connor McDavid leading our team with 66 points. The Burnaby Aces, obviously, it's the default name that you're given. They're actually only 2 points ahead of the Pittsburgh Penguins right now for best team in the entire league right now. So Pittsburgh is challenging us. They're giving us a run for our money. So the President's Trophy is definitely up for grabs with this team. So let's continue to sim here till the end of 82 games, and I'll show you guys the final stats before we probably go to the playoffs. Alright, guys, so here we are at the end of the regular season, and indeed we did beat out the Pittsburgh Penguins. We clinched the President's Trophy with 122 points. That is pretty insane. 58, 18, and 6. We've actually lost a lot of games there in that month. I'm pretty sure it was the most month that we had the most amount of losses in. There were a good bit of them, but still 122 points is an insane amount. Pittsburgh was actually close. They were only one win behind us. 58, 18, and 6 were our record. Pittsburgh was 57, 19, and 6. Holy smokes, man. One win separated both teams. That is actually crazy. But Connor McDavid, 81 points in 82 games. Wasn't a above point a game player, but 31 goals. Jacob Voracek had a 35 goal season, which is nice. Getzlaf, 63. Zetterberg, 54. Kopitar, 52. Krejci, 44. Rask, 35. Perreault, 33. JVR, 27. Jenner 19, Ho-Sang 17, and Bozak with 16 on the forward side. Defense, we had Roman Josi with 47 points, Erik Karlsson with 46, Duncan Keith with 45. So many points from our back end. PK Subban with 31, Giordano with 16, and Hampus Lindholm with 10. And how did the goaltenders do? I left it on auto rotate, and it did indeed do that. Oh my god. Braden Holtby was 47, 17, and 4. Craig Anderson was 11, 1, and 2. My god, what a damn year he had. Only losing one regulation game was Craig Anderson. Save percentages, .925, .931. Goals against average, 2.02, 1.83 for those guys. Ridiculous. Alright, guys, so let's start off the playoffs, shall we? The first round here is up against the Winnipeg Jets. 4-3 win, 2-0 win, 2-1 loss, 1-0 win over the first 4 games, so we're up 3-1 over Winnipeg. We lost game number 5. Can we take game number 6? Oh, we lost that one too. No way we're going to be out in the first round. There's no way we're going to lose to the Winnipeg Jets in game 7. 5-4 overtime win, so the Winnipeg Jets took us to a game 7. That's pretty damn crazy. And Vancouver also made the playoffs in this simulation. Go figure. So let's continue here. Round number 2 against Vancouver, 3-2 loss, 7-2, 7-4, 3-0. So we once again have a 3-1 series lead over these guys, and we end that one in game number 5 with a 4-3 win in overtime to go on to the Western Conference Finals up against Nashville Predators. Alright, so we got Nashville in the Western Conference Finals. Let's see how well the team does there. 4-1, 4-1, 6-2, so another 3-1 series lead over the team, and 3-1 ends it in 5 games. So this team does indeed go to the Stanley Cup Finals. Is Pittsburgh there waiting for us? No, the Tampa Bay Lightning are there. They are currently 12-7 so far in their run to the Stanley Cup. So this team is looking pretty nasty right now. Let's continue. Let's go one game at a time. Let's see how they do. So 3-2 win in game number 1. 4-0 win in game number 2. 3-0 win in game number 3. And a 4-0 win in game number 4, as this randomly jersey generated team ends up winning the Stanley Cup in its first year. Obviously, with players like that, I would expect this team to win the Stanley Cup without any question whatsoever. So there's the player stats from the playoffs. Obviously, Connor McDavid and Jacob Voracek had a killer playoffs, 23 points and 22 points apiece. Awesome job there from those two guys. Kopitar Yossi had 14 points as a defenseman, which is ridiculous. Hosang had 12 points in 21 games on the 4th line. Carlson had 11 assists, no goals though. But there's the rest of the point totals, and I definitely think that our goaltender, whoever was in that, deserves it. Braden Holtby was 16-5, save percentage of .943, a goals against average of 1.62, which was nuts, and 6 shutouts throughout the entire playoffs. My goodness, almost a little under half of his wins were shutouts. That's pretty ridiculous from Braden Holtby for sure. So if you guys would like to see this again, make sure to leave a comment down below. If you like this idea, make sure to leave a like on the video as well. Let's try and get this one up above 200 likes if we can. That'd be awesome. Let me know if there's anything else you guys would like to see with the random number generator or the random jersey number idea. Would you guys like to see like a full series franchise mode on me picking, you know, jersey numbers from like prospects or something like that? That'd be pretty cool. If you guys want to see something along those lines of that, leave it in the comment section down below. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe as always. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.